What's going on, everyone? I'm your host, Tyler Crux, and we're joined by...
What? What's up, nerds? I'm Kohga Nightbane.
Yep. And we are back with some more AC2. And, we're on our way
How
to
best
try
to get
and
inside?
kill our,
Scale the wall.
kill someone that had to do
It's
with
not good.
our father's
Never make
murder.
that jump. I need to
A
find another
recurring
way.
theme.
Yep.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Yep.
Hey, I remember you.
We need to go.
You never did apologize for knocking me over.
Now!
Va bene, where to?
The water.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down.
Plot twist, she's part mermaid. I mean, hey, some of these games have some pretty funny plot twists. I'm thinking particularly of one in Black Flag that I legitimately never saw coming.
I will say,
And,
like... One of
Like even at this as of right now, which it's been at least a year since I played that section, I still have trouble wrapping my head around it.
I still have not played Black Flag, so whenever we get around to that game,
Damn
it'll be,
Oh. Yeah, you honestly, you might actually catch it before it even gets revealed. But we'll see. Yeah, I enjoy playing Black Flag, if only because it almost feels like I'm playing Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah. I will say though,
What are you doing?
man,
Hurry up!
going through like every Assassin's Creed game is going to be
She's
fun.
awfully fast for a girl with an arrow who took an arrow to the knee.
Yeah. I guess she won't be
Come
an
any
adventurer
closer and I'll
anymore.
cut you to pieces.
You know, it's actually funny. So, a few weeks back, I had injured my knee by accidentally bashing it against a piece of our equipment. And so, after I had taken a few minutes to just kind of be off my leg, I joked with my coworkers. I used to be an adventurer, but then I took a conveyor belt to the knee.
Oh, on my own. All right, you bastards. Who wants to die first?
So, I told Koga this like before we started recording, but like I already finished my like my other save file, so I can get ahead in the game and have an idea of like what bullshit we're going to be dealing
Keep him
with.
from being too blind. Wow, that was a wombo combo.
And I started Brotherhood because I am just that kind of slightly impatient when it comes to games.
Hey,
I really
I get
like.
it. I get it. I absolutely get it.
And I'm gonna say one thing. Holy crap! Do I love the combat in Brotherhood more than this?
I'll make sure
Because in
Yeah.
Brotherhood, in the combat, they add
Rosa's killing you.
in kill streaks, where like let's say like I perfect countered like kill countered one of the guards, and as long as like I kind of press Y and well, yeah, because I'm on the Switch, it's Y. And like move the analog stick in the direction of an enemy, I can just insta kill them.
Oh, cool. So you can kind of combo chain off of it.
And here's the thing, that's a in Brotherhood that's when they introduce synchronizations. Like the small little bonus objectives in the levels.
Cristo, my
And there are a couple that are don't take damage. And the way you don't take damage... Oh, wait. Do I have to carry her?
Can you walk?
Yeah, I have to carry her.
Would you mind
Never
having
did
that
catch your
blade
hand.
just a tad bit away from my face?
Honorato.
Well, I mean, it was right there.
It was.
What do you mean I know?
So, yeah, it was just like,
It's not the time for small talk.
like, don't take damage. And the best way you don't take damage is by doing perfect counters. And getting kill streaks going.
I mean, yeah, I can't imagine much better ways to avoid taking damage.
Yep. But then, like, the more fun ones are the ones that are, like, complete the mission in, like, under 8 minutes, which there are a couple secret locations that do have that, and
Yeah.
I'm going to preference...
We don't promise to get those on the first go.
We are not going to, because I'm prioritizing the collectibles in those levels over the speed. Because one of the items that they add, instead of feathers, like, there's still like 10 feathers in the game that you have to collect. At least in the first main area of the game. But then they have like these flags you have to
Rosa's been
collect.
wounded.
And those are just as annoying as the feathers in this game.
Careful. Go! I'll deal with the guards.
Not quite how it was planned, but it works.
Yeah.
Kill them, Ezio, quickly!
If I can... Jesus Christ, Ezio.
You're not allowed up here.
He's like, I don't feel like it, damn you!
What? Come back here!
Keep going, Ezio. Get away for us.
So I'm just gonna go on a limb here and say that Rosa's an assassin.
Kind of? She's part of the Thieves Guild. And it just...
That I can absolutely believe, especially with the with the design on her dagger.
Do something quickly!
I should have gone to the blacksmith to refresh on,
Everything?
well, just on the throwing daggers.
Yeah.
Hey,
I will say one thing that like since we also mentioned Black Flag before the stream
yep.
or recording.
This might as well just be a stream.
I mean, yeah, in terms, like, the only difference is how many times we push the record button.
But it's basically just the same, like, we have discussions while we play, and then just be like...
And we don't, and we were never popular enough to have a real chat base to go off of, so...
It was only, like, a couple friends that would come in.
And we had a few people that were true-blooded viewers.
Yeah.
Dark Signer Carly comes to mind.
Yep.
But yeah,
Isaac was another one.
Yes.
No, you don't.
I'm sure that each and every one of them were your friends, but we had like 4 different varieties
I
of
did
Crow.
not know any of them. Or
Okay.
well, besides like Crow.
That narrows it down. But yeah, whatever. But yeah, we had a lot of Crow varieties. But anyway, back to my point. Black Flag. We were talking about some of the features in Black Flag, and I will say right now, the one thing that was always a bit of a bitch in that game was grinding for money to keep up with the weapon upgrades.
Ooh. Well, was there like no solid like economy system like there is in Brotherhood, or
Nope.
not just Brotherhood.
No. Do
two.
you want a full spoiler on like how the whole grinding thing works?
I'm okay with like hearing this because I at least
Okay.
it gives me
As
some
far
idea
as
of
I
what
am
we're dealing with.
aware, you do have a kind of home-based hub in Nassau, but the only means of like gaining money that I am aware of, and I mean like consistent large amounts of money, is to use your ship, raid enemy vessels, and just loot, and take the option of looting them for all they're worth. And then you just go to the weapon shop or where have you to sell off things like rum and other things. Dramatic camera sweep.
Yeah, because okay.
I was about to say, I think you might just be in the wrong position.
Yeah.
He's dead,
All right.
Rota. Say a prayer later.
Porco
I
demonio.
need to see. I need to see Antonio. Ah!
Be careful. Let me do it. Go and find Antonio.
Ugo, do what he says.
Qua l'ultimo arrivato dagli ordini.
Hey, wake up.
But no, it's like trying to remember what was the economy in AC3. Like, it's been a long time since I've played AC3.
We need help.
Yeah, the only game I've really played is Assassin's Creed Black Flag, though I might start playing Rogue.
Make yourselves useful. Clear a
Dude,
space for her.
Rogue is very interesting.
Put her down there.
Like
I've heard good things. I have heard good things.
Like, I haven't played Rogue yet, but I have like the Switch version for Black Flag.
Yeah, and that comes with Rogue.
Yeah.
So you want to know the
Same for
first
now.
person you fight in Assassin's Creed Rogue?
What's happened?
Two.
This out of me.
The captain of the ship you work for.
Ah.
You just get into so heated disagreement that you start beating each other up over it.
Ow!
You mean Black Flag, right?
Tenetela.
No, Rogue. Sorry.
Huh. Because like even though I haven't played Rogue, I thought I did see the intro for it where in
Go fetch
Rogue
Bianca, be
you're
quick.
you're
me with this.
an
How?
assassin
Take a clean piece of
part of
Yeah,
the,
you are an assassin. You're under part of the deal is that your character is
Remove my
undercover.
hand.
Ah,
Press the
okay.
cloth into her wound.
Like immediately after that part, we go to an assassin campground
You work well under pressure.
and like do all of the like actual assassin tutorials.
Avanti. Get Rosa
And then
inside
we
so that Bianca
we
can
spin
close
the
wound.
game doing the opposite of what
You'll be all
Brotherhood
right.
is
The
doing.
worst is past.
Ti venissi il cancero, brutto bastardo.
Like that's
Perché la
actually like what
grandissima
Rogue
troia di tua
is. It's
madre.
like in Assassin's
Thank
Creed
you.
Brotherhood.
Rosa is most
Like
dangerous.
half like
If I had
a
lost
quarter
her.
through the game,
I've always had a soft spot
Um,
for women in distress.
So I've heard.
you spend time building up
Don't
the
look so
Brotherhood
surprised. We know all about you, Seretz.
and like building
Your
the
work in
Assassin
Florence and the
Order.
rest of Tuscany.
In
Good
Rogue,
work, too.
you're doing the exact
Definitely.
opposite. You are destroying the
Fine.
Assassin
Then you know why I'm in
Order
Venice.
in North
I can
America.
When you have a minute,
Which
come
is
see
very
me in my
interesting
office.
because
There's
like
something we should
that's one of the
discuss.
few times we actually get to play as a Templar.
Yeah, that is actually a really interesting idea. It's gonna make playing through those sections fun.
Yeah, I am somewhat not looking forward to Unity.
Prego.
I don't think anybody looks forward to playing Unity,
Got it.
Well, here's the thing.
from what I've heard.
When
What's
Unity
cafe?
first came
An
out, it
interesting
was
concoction
very
brought to me by
buggy.
a
Like
Turk
it was a
merchant.
very buggy game, and
Have a taste.
it wasn't until like somewhat recently they fixed a lot of the
It's
issues that
bitter
Unity
if you ask
had.
me. It just seems lacking somehow. I don't know.
Um,
Have you considered adding sugar, maybe? Or latte?
I suppose it's
but
something
like
I'm
one of the
required to
main
taste.
issues it was is
Enough about that. Now where were we?
it's also a semi-co-op game,
Yeah, yeah.
and there is a mission that if you do
Our
it by
failure at the
yourself,
Palazzo cost us dearly.
it is very
It will take
hard.
time to recover.
Is this your subtle way of asking me to get the game on Steam or what have you?
No, I can do I can do that mission, but I feel like
Okay, 'cause I genuinely would not
Why
mind.
not gather
Yeah.
your forces and try again?
I'll need help, but I would not mind.
yeah, like I will see like how the mission is like by myself.
Nor would I want you to.
See if I
Work with us
like
instead.
if I can like
Already
get the
my men
pathing
begin to
down
mend these
for it, because it
wounds.
was like
Seek them out. They'll put
you have to
work.
like collect these flags
sooner
and then
you-
beat
Yeah, I
up a
remember
bunch
that.
of people.
I'm almost certain that one of Unity's biggest selling points was the multiplayer aspect.
Yeah, so there is a level
It is the right
where
decision.
yeah, it is like to have like the easiest time, you do have to do it with other people.
Yeah. I would definitely recommend you do like a full playthrough of that game just by yourself before recording it,
Oh
so
no,
that way you can know for a fact.
that was the that's the
How are
game
you finding
plan.
Venezia?
Like for some of
That's
the
jobs.
Assassin's Creed
How
games,
do you deal with this smell?
I am going
It's
to
schifo.
get ahead
So?
and play
What
through
brings
it
you to me?
I was
just
hoping
to
you could help me with something.
have an idea of what
And
we're
that
dealing
would
with.
be-
I want to learn
Unity
to
is
climb
definitely
the way
on
you
that
do.
list of I am going to
Va bene,
move
I
on
can do that.
forward because
I can't, but Franco can.
I don't know how glitchy the
Franco,
game still
muove
is
il culo.
nowadays.
Show Ezio how to reach the top of that scaffolding.
So this is
Begin in a
our
hanging
newest
position. Then jump to the ledge above you. As you reach it, grab it with your hand and pull yourself up. There. See how it works?
I think so.
Only one way to find out.
like one of our
Try for
newest
yourself.
ways of being able to get up to higher positions.
Kind of wish you'd be able to do have this extra climbing ability.
Earlier in the game,
No, in games like Black Flag, as far as I'm aware,
Grab the ledge at the height of your jump.
Duncan or
So?
whatever his name is
Hey,
can't climb like that.
Better.
Ah,
wait, let's see.
Duncan or Edward or whatever his
Words.
fucking name
Alright,
is.
Smargiasso.
We could just go by
Put
his
your
last
skills to
name.
the test.
I'm all ears.
Well, that's the thing. I can't remember that one correctly either.
Let's see.
Hang on, I'm just gonna fucking look it up.
Yeah.
God damn myself to hell.
I think it's like it's supposed to be like Hayworth or something, or like that's Connor's dad in AC3, but Connor's dad is I think the son of the protagonist in Black Flags. So like Connor's like the grandson.
Ah, Ezio.
Edward Kenway, my god, that's what it
Kenway.
was.
I want your advice on something.
Connor
Of
Kenway,
course.
that's right.
Tell me what
Yeah,
troubles
Duncan Walpole was an alias that he uses to get close to the Templars early in the game.
Yes, and we cannot strike until the traitors are dealt with. They're still somewhere in this district, keeping tabs on us and reporting back to Emilio.
Not for much longer, they're not.
Identify and kill the traitorous thieves. You want to talk about interesting situations where you're not playing as an assassin. At least at the beginning of the game, Edward's just a pirate.
Yeah.
He kills an assassin and steals his clothes just so that he can steal the payday that said assassin was going to get. And also, I think that assassin was a traitor anyways.
That's one interesting thing about a lot of both the Assassins and the Templars.
Uh-huh.
You have a lot of turncoats when you actually think about it.
I mean, yeah, an organizations as big as theirs with ideals as radical as they are.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's like because like the thing with like what was I saw like a video yesterday talking about like how indoctrination is used in Assassin's Creed.
Sure.
And kind of broke down like depending on like who has the power, you can figure out like, or not really just figure out, but discuss like the viewpoints of both the Assassins and the Templars. Like, the Templars want world domination and control by any means necessary, because they feel like people will never truly have like there will never truly be peace in the world. Just do that. Yeah, there'll never truly be peace in the world just because of human free will. So the idea of the Templars is you use the Peace of Edens that are scattered throughout the world, and basically strip people of their free will so we could have a more peaceful society. While the Assassins believe that that's unnecessary because taking away a person's free will strips them of their humanity. They no longer are really human without their ability to decide for themselves. That's kind of like the SparkNotes version of like both ideologies. Templars believe that to bring peace in the world, we must have full control over the masses. Assassins believe that we can come to peace with
our own way.
Yeah, in our own way. It's just we need to, like, humans need to basically choose to have peace.
Yeah, so when it comes to, like, how you described the Templars, I'm sending you a word that I think is best describing it on Discord. When you have a moment, look at it and tell me if I'm right before I say it out loud.
Fascists.
Okay, yeah, that does sound a lot better. I am not as well versed. So I didn't know exactly what fascist meant.
Okay, so you said communist, and okay, this is going to be like the very tough one because a lot of people. Okay, so historically we can look at stuff like the Soviet Union.
They are honestly the only example that I am intelligent enough to know.
China, like not really modern day China, but even though modern day China does have some communist ideals in their society, but it's more of. There you are. Oi. Let's get both of you. Do you guys have any like throwing knives on you? Okay, so communism and fascism are both kind of like cut from like same like two sides of the same coin. They both like end off with a like full government control over the people. Now, a lot of people say no, communism allows people to kind of come in as a community, and it's the wealth gets shared equally and is distributed equally among people, which
not
really
incorrect,
incorrect, but very wrong. Because if
that's a very loose adaptation of of how it works.
Yeah, but they both have like the same kind of base of it's basically full government control over the people. It's controlling the way they think and the way they act. Like, but they both come up with like different things. Like fascism is more militaristic, while communism is more social and militaristic. Like fascism basically starts with like more militaristic control of power, while communism is derived from like a revolution. Basically, if you have a revolution, it usually starts with like a branch of socialism, where socialism you can have like social like is a more tame version of communism. It can work, but only on small scales. And same with communism. They only work on like very small scales. When you start getting to like bigger scales of like like states or countries, then you start having a
lot of problems.
lot of problems because it's like what was it? It's like you know the idea of mob mentality, where the lowest IQ in a group is basically the IQ of the entire group.
Yeah.
Where if the more people you have, the dumber someone is in that group, the dumber everyone is as a whole, because you start not really thinking and just start doing what other people are doing.
Yeah.
So
Oh my god.
so someone there you are.
I have a subject that came to my attention this past week, but we'll finish this train of thought first before we get onto that one. Because it's an entire different can of Alaskan bullworms.
Yeah. But no, it's like it's breaking down like what like with just with like how communism, fascism is. Like the Templars can basically be seen as both, while assassins you can see more as like being anarchists.
I would say I was gonna say somewhere around the lines of like extreme liberalists.
Yeah, I would probably also say like anarchists, because at times.
Yeah, I mean I can see that they like not for nothing, but they have assassinated people like Cleopatra.
Yeah, but whenever we get to Origins, you'll see why.
Oh, I'm not saying there wasn't a good reason. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying they have toppled world leaders.
Yeah.
Climbing a bit of scaffolding is all well and good. But let's see how you do out in the open.
On top of that tower, then? Torno fra un attimo.
But yeah, so you mentioned mob mentality, and it immediately brought me back to this mass compilation that I watched out of pure boredom the other day. I already forget what his name is, but he is famous for his like various different theories. And one of his most popular series of theories is on the SpongeBob.
Oh, is it Alex Bale?
Yes, that was him.
Okay. So.
And you mentioned mob mentality, and all that I thought of was the Goofy Goober alien death cult.
You see, I like Alex Bale's stuff just because he made like a really good ARG. There we go. Since it was part of like the SpongeBob theories were all part of like the Muse stories that he had, where those are great. I need to watch. He did
a huge compilation of all of his SpongeBob theories, including like new thoughts on them, ranking them, and also throwing in a few never before seen mini theories into that compilation. If you're into that stuff, I can honestly say it's worth a watch through. But at the same time, that video is 4+ hours long.
Yeah, I need to. Yeah, I need to sit down and just listen to it. Probably while I'm continuing my like after I'm done finishing some videos that you've requested me to watch. I'll probably sit down and just have a listen to those, like to the compilation.
What are some of these other videos that I've requested of you to watch? I don't even remember anymore.
The ones you sent me like a few weeks ago, that you've like, hey, we need to watch this for that project you have. I need to finish watching.
Oh yeah, those. Yeah. You like, not for nothing, dude. You kind of need to get on that.
No, I know. I have been.
Like,
it's just,
trust me, I know they're hard to watch sometimes.
Yeah, no, it's definitely like if I can like sit down and fully watch them, I should get them all done. Like at least the first watch through of it all.
Yeah, and like realistically, you only need to do one watch through where you're really paying attention.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, it's just one of those things.
All right. Do I want to do you right now, or do we want to end off this episode?
I
here?
think now's as good a place as any to end off. Blah.
Okay. Yeah, because after this, because there'll be this guy, then we actually get to do probably one more mission. Then it's the assassination we have to do. So we'll end off this episode right here. Be sure to like, comment, sub, all that good stuff. And if you guys are interested in what the project that Kohga wants me to do, go subscribe.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. Stay tuned. Go subscribe to his channel. And by the time this episode comes out, you probably only have 4 months? No, 3 months.
Only, he says. But yeah, no, I don't mind saying this much. It's the next installment of Morphin March, which if you watched it last year, first off, thank you. I know that was a rather underwhelming deal, but trust me, what we're doing for this year won't be.
So yeah, be sure to like, comment, sub. Go to Kohga's channel, check out all his stuff. Go check out his last Morphin March.
Yeah, please go check that out. Some of the sections for that was asinine.
Yep. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
Later, nerds.
Peace.